I have decided that I want a new daddy, a new earthly father. I'm gonna take my father, throw him back, and I've decided I want a new daddy. And I know who I want to be my earthly daddy.
Great White Hope.
The Great White Hope, close. I want Elon Musk daddy to be my daddy. Elon, can I have your daddy?
Why? He's got like a dozen kids.
I want Elon Musk's father to be my father.
Elon Musk's father to be your father?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not Elon. I want Elon to be my brother.
Why do you want Elon Musk's father to be your father?
Because Elon's father came from the old school like I never seen before.
You know they don't get along, right? They don't speak.
Not true.
Yes, it is true.
No. I just saw an interview from him.
He hates his father.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah?
He used to
Okay.
because of the mother.
Mm.
But Elon Musk's father had, according to Elon Musk's father, he had a major impact on Elon Musk and his brother and his sisters. And he raised them in the way that, and I'm sure they're not perfect because I know the mother, Elon Musk's father and mother had issues. She didn't want to be home or something like that. She wanted to be out working. But his father, Elon's father, and Elon's father, they raised their sons and daughters the way they should. Not perfectly, they had a little emotional issues, but he had an impact on him while he was in school and everything that is showing up today. I would love to interview him, talk to him. But he reminded me of the good old days, when boys were boys and men were men. He reminded me, my grandfather was really tough and on it, but he wasn't nothing like this. But he reminded me of when I was growing up, I never, and I really reflected on this weekend so I can be honest about it. I never heard a man complain growing up. Now, I'm not saying they didn't complain, or maybe somebody heard them complain, but I never heard my grandfather, my uncles, and I didn't even hear my father complain until he started to develop Alzheimer's. Then he started complaining. But I never heard a man complain before. But now men complain worse than women. They're like little women. Sorry, guys. They complain, they whine, they worry, they can't handle anything emotional. It's over when it becomes emotional, no matter what it is. And then I never heard my grandfather or my father, until my father developed Alzheimer's, they never cried. And if a woman had told them a man is supposed to cry, she would have got slapped. I'm pretty sure. It would have been violence. Well, I'm not violent, but just had a knockdown.
Just a little slap.
Yeah, it wouldn't have hurt, but gone down. Because men didn't cry. And then if you were a boy and you cried, they call you a sissy. Go sit down, you little sister, stop that crying. You've been around your mother too much. You're too much mama boy if you cry. And now Oprah told y'all it's okay to cry, everybody crying. Oprah told y'all, a man, the problem with men is that they are not allowed to cry. They are not allowed to be vulnerable. And now everybody cry. When I was growing up, and Elon Musk probably remind me of all this, but when I was growing up, a man never, ever, never, but never told a woman his problems. I don't know if he told anyone, but they never told women. So you never hear women going around gossiping about her husband or her boyfriend's issue because she didn't know them. So when women went around gossiping it about other women or themselves, but a man never told his problem, probably to no one, but definitely to a woman, not to a woman. And what do men do now when they first meet the woman? They tell her all his problems. He tell her all his problems. I'm lonely. My first wife beat me. I used to be afraid. Now you are here. I'm safe. I ain't got no money. Can you help me? I literally never heard that growing up. And I hear it all the time now. Men tell the women their problems just like that. Before the woman can even tell her their problem, the man already told his or theirs. They go to a cafe before you can sit down and get water. You already tell the woman your problem. How many men ever told a woman their personal life, their personal problem? See? Look like a bell should go off and say you shouldn't do that. Like when you were doing it, you didn't have a little bell to say, no, don't do it.
No, I thought it was like you're supposed to be, like I'm supposed to be able to cry and tell a woman my problems, but the
And
reality
why did you
is,
think that?
because society told me that. It's told me that I need to be able to cry and share my emotions with women, with my
What
girl.
made you believe it?
Society and being taught
So when
that.
they said it, you believed it.
Yeah, everybody, and I thought, and you see it out there in the world, and that's happening. Like, well, I think that's what I'm supposed to be. Maybe not cry so much, but I'm gonna tell my girl my problems and whatnot. But my comment on that would be, any problem or weakness you tell your woman, guaranteed 100%, it's gonna get exploited. As soon as she gets
But
mad,
yet
she's
you
gonna
tell
talk
it.
about her friends.
But
when
yet you tell
when,
it.
when she breaks up with you.
But
she
yet
gonna-
you tell it.
Yeah, not anymore. No, that's why I'm single,
Oh.
bro. I'm single now. I'm freedom. I can
Amazing.
I can say what I want. I don't have a girlfriend.
Why did you tell yours to a woman?
say what I want.
Sorry, ladies, don't judge him.
She doesn't need to worry about it. It's my problems.
But why did you tell her your problems?
I never did.
Oh, I thought you raised your hand.
No.
Oh, good. Yeah, you from Allah Uba country.
Yep.
Right. No, you didn't do it over
We
there.
tell them to get in the kitchen.
That's right. Why did you tell a woman your problem?
I was 15.
And so you, at 15, you thought it was fine?
Yeah.
We really didn't do it at 15. Amazing. And so Elon Musk's father reminded me of that. And when I moved out here, growing up, I didn't hear my male cousin, anybody doing that. So when I moved out here, I started to hear it a little bit more from men doing that. I'm like, what the? You're not, but anyway, you already know you're not supposed to. It looked like a bell will go off. Like, no, right? But it doesn't go off, huh? Yes.
I think it does go off, but then the media is constantly telling you that, like, if you have problems, it's because you're not in touch with your emotions and all this garbage. And so you just keep pushing that bell away until you just can't hear the bell anymore.
Okay, what?
Yeah,
So
it's
like,
crazy.
just because the media and you hear other women saying you're supposed to do it, even though there's something that says no, you're not supposed to, you just do it anyway?
I mean, growing up, you just hear it from everywhere. And men, at least this is my experience, the men didn't say that it was a lie. They just did their own thing. And then everybody else, I guess the women in the media, are constantly squawking at you and telling you that you're supposed to be more emotional, and that makes you
But
a
when
more
you're
complete
telling a
person.
woman your problem and you see that she starts to hate you, she hates your weakness, why do you still tell her?
I think maybe I was just too dumb to notice.
You
or to
never
figure it out.
noticed that, oh, this woman is hating me more. She know I'm pitiful. She know I need help, and she's hating me more. You didn't notice that?
I guess not. Yeah.
Oh. Women, when I was growing up, they used to be more honest about it. They would tell a guy, I don't want to hear your problem. They would say it. They didn't want to hear it. But now they want to hear it so they can judge you.
Yep.
Evidence against you.
Amazing.